What's happening, everyone? Davey Death Ray here. Hope you guys are having a great Friday night here. Wow, we're already a week into February. Yes, it's already happening, folks. The year is just flying on by, and we're kind of at that time of year where celebrating Valentine's Day. I guess it just depends on what's going on in your life. But certainly, you know, for us horror fiends, it's that time of year where we get to watch, you know, a few movies. And at least we've got a brand new Valentine's Day themed horror movie to enjoy this year, which is really, really cool. I checked out Heart Eyes last night and had a really fun time. I'm looking forward to talking about it with you guys tomorrow. That's going to be 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to go live. It's going to be a non-spoiler review, so I'm not going to get too heavy into things. But, you know, figured I would wait till Saturday, so folks that want to see it on Thursday, Friday, maybe catch a matinee tomorrow and then catch the live tomorrow as well, where we'll go into it a little bit. But yeah, definitely, if you're a horror fan and you like holiday-themed horror movies, I think Heart Eyes is one that's worth checking out in the theater for sure. So that's my little mini review there for you before we get going here. And yeah, guys, tonight we're going to watch My Bloody Valentine from 2009, or My Bloody Valentine 3D, although I guess it was really only 3D in the theater. I actually saw this one in the theater. That was that whole 3D craze. You know, this movie I'm pretty lukewarm on. I really enjoy the original My Bloody Valentine. I really like you guys know, I love the whodunit revenge kind of slasher movies, and that original My Bloody Valentine certainly fits the bill there, and just a really good chemistry with the cast. I don't think we really get that in this one, but this one certainly has, you know, some fun to be had for sure. So I want to jump into the chat and say what's up to everyone hanging out. You guys are already popping off. This is great. Really quick before I say what's up to everyone, just want to let you know there is a poll in the chat. And yeah, this time around, I plan on actually closing the poll and talking about it before just shutting down the stream like the last couple times. I had a really good streak there where I was really good about closing out the poll before closing out the stream. But so far, we have 17 votes on the poll. It's, are you a fan of My Bloody Valentine 2009? 53% of people say, oh, I love this one. 0% say, nah, this is way too WB for me. And 47% say, it's okay. So I guess that's pretty good for this movie. That means that no one is really giving it lower than a C grade, which is good, I would say, for a remake that, especially with the 3D remakes, you know, some of these effects don't age as well, you know, as maybe some other movies would. So yeah, I'm encouraged by that poll, and thank you guys so much, everyone that voted and everyone that's jumping in here on the stream. Make sure you like the stream, share the channel with somebody who you know in your life that would enjoy this kind of content. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Just give me a chance. We got Lamontre Gillard in the chat, one of our great channel members. How you doing, Lamontre? Great to see ya. Paula Fitzhenry, another channel member. How you doing, Paula? Andy Radu is in there. He says, I didn't say anything, but I was first. All right. All right. There you go. What's happening, Andy? We got Blu-ray Addict. What's happening, Blu-ray? Says, I always have a fun time whenever I rewatch this flick. The film certainly didn't hold back with it when it comes to the kills or TNA, that's for sure. Oh, yeah. Holy crap. The TNA, I mean, there's one scene in particular where it's just, I'd hate to be that actress's, a member of that actress's family during that scene, because she really bears it all for a very, very long time. We got Enter the Cinevault. That's our guy, Dean Renner. How you doing, Dean? So great to see you. If you haven't checked out Enter the Cinevault, go ahead and give Dean a sub. Yeah, looking forward to more content from Dean's channel over there. And speak of the devil, there he is, our guy, Dean, one of our great channel members. Hope you are doing well, my guy. Dean and I have been chatting a lot lately. Oh my gosh, I stay up way too late sometimes, you guys. It's fucking absurd. We got Jordan Decker in the house. How you doing, Jordan? So great to see you. Says, howdy, folks. Just made it home in time to catch this. Hopefully I can stay awake for the entirety. Been a long day. Yeah, I hope you can kick it with us as well, Jordan. We'll get going here soon. I won't drag it on too long. So yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Jordan's one of our great channel members as well. We've got Cody Snyder, one of our Death Squad mods and channel members in the house. What's happening, Cody? Always a pleasure to have you in the chat, my guy. And we've got Denise Wheat, another channel member. How you doing, Denise? Hope you are. Hope your weekend is kicking off nicely this Friday evening. Thank you so much for joining us. I did get a message on my Instagram story. This guy was like, hey, just so you know, the version to watch is the uncut original. And totally, I would love to watch the uncut original on here with you guys. But in general, when I do a watch party, I always try to make sure that it's a movie that's streaming somewhere on one of the main streaming platforms. Just so that way, if you don't have a physical copy, you can, you know, chime on in and hang out with us and watch the flick as well. We got Leanna Bevy Rage in the house. What's happening, Leanna? How are you doing? So good to see you. I feel like it's been a while. We got Adrian James. What's happening, Adrian? Hope you are doing well. And I should have said Leanna is one of our great channel members as well as a mod. So really appreciate you, Leanna. We got Brett from Good Real Hunting. Did you guys check out the Real Horror Awards last night? What a friggin' hoot, man. Still have to catch up on the very tail end of it, but I was able to watch before going in and checking out Heart Eyes last night with my guy John and his girl Sandy. Oh my God, Sandy. Let's see, who else do we got in here? I do have, it is a red light special here. Yeah, it's name your price. That's the red light special. Let's see, we got Brooke Scarlett. What's happening, Brooke? So great to see you, one of our great channel members and Death Squad mods. Love having you jump on in here, Brooke. Always a pleasure. We got King Matthew the Third says, doesn't this film have Jensen Ackles in it? Because I thought he was. Yes. Jensen, I should stick to TV. Ackles is in this film. Very handsome, but maybe the acting chops are really not quite what they could be. That's just my opinion. I'm kind of a jerk when it comes to that stuff, folks. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Hopefully I'm not missing anyone. We got Ashton. Hey, howdy, hey, right back at you, Ashton. Hope you are doing well. Let's see who else we got. Oh, it's a $3.50 rental. This movie's a $3.50 rental. I'm gonna watch it on Amazon Prime, and it looks like there's one of those pesky commercial breaks about a third of the way through. So I think what I'll have to do is pause the stop watch at that point. We'll see how it. I did not know that there was going to be a commercial break. I guess I just need to give Amazon more money to avoid one friggin' commercial break. Totally ridiculous. Wander This World 97, what's happening, says, have my Bloody Valentine 2009 Blu-ray ready for the watch along. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. We got Prince in the house. Great awards last night. Hell yeah, Prince. Thank you so much for showing the love to our guys from Good Real Hunting. Did I miss somebody else jumping in here? Did I miss Happy Sanjo? Did I miss Happy Sanjo? Because I see somebody saying hi to Happy Sanjo, but I don't see Happy Sanjo. Well, Coy, if you're in the chat, welcome on in. Let's see. Oh, he's probably saying hi to Prince because Prince has Happy there as well. Well, there you go. I'm kind of an idiot, folks. There we go. A little Good Real Hunting link from our guy, Cody. Make sure you throw them a sub. They just passed 1,500, so that's awesome. Let's get them up to that 2,000 mark as soon as humanly possible. We got Antonis Andriotis in the chat. What's happening, Antonis? Always a pleasure to see our great channel members jumping on into the stream. We got Aaron Click. What's happening, Aaron? Hope you are having a great Friday thus far. Maybe we can make it a little bit more fun for you. I might make fun of this movie a little bit. I don't hate it, but, you know, I can't really take it seriously either. What's up, Gory Tiger? How you doing, man? Always a pleasure to see you jumping on in. Let's see here. Who else do we have? Big Rod, another great channel member. What's happening, Big Rod? We got Mud Nelson. Just got back from Heart Eyes. What did you think, Gavin? I had, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I had a fun time. It didn't change my life, but I had a fun time. I'll take it. Power Up Productions is in the house. What's happening, Power Up? Hope you are doing well. Let's see here. It looks like I'm all caught up. I don't think I missed anyone. And speaking of our channel members, since it is a brand new month, I can gift 10 channel memberships. So why don't we have a little fun and gift some memberships right meow. How about that? So boom, there we go. Gifted 5 memberships. Let's see who those roll on over to, and maybe we will see some new folks jump on into the chat. Oh, speaking of Happy Sanjo, gifted a channel membership. Live Style Rewind, Steve Mares, Jesse James, and William Driver were all gifted channel memberships. And let's go ahead and why don't we just go ahead and gift the other 5 right now as well? Let's see if we can get some more folks jumping in here with us. Looks like we've got, holy cow, 24 people in a last-minute impromptu watch party. You guys are amazing. Man, you guys as a community continue to blow me away. It's sort of like that Mighty Mighty Boss Tones lyric, never ceasing to amaze on a regular basis. Let's see here. So the last 5 channel memberships were gifted to Power Up Productions, Chris Owens, Brett, HoodTube, and Tales from the Shelf. Congratulations, everyone who is now a brand new Davey Death Ray channel member, or maybe you've been a member before and you're a member again, as they would say in Canada or the UK. Let's see here. Yeah, I know, it's friggin' crazy, this guy. Well, you know, and it's rightly so that Koi gets gifted a channel membership, because he was one of the very first, I think he was the very first channel member here on the Davey Death Ray channel, and he's been such a great supporter for so damn long. Let's see here. There are those. I think I saw, there it is. Pat, that Halloween movie collector. What's happening, Pat? Always a pleasure to see you, man. Hope you and the fam are doing well. He says one of the better remakes. A lot of fun. Yeah. I think as far as remakes go, there's nothing offensively bad or anything about this. It does. I do think, you know, I put it in the poll there. I do think it has a little bit of that WB kind of vibe, like a really slick looking production. Maybe a little flat even on the way the film looks. But yeah, I don't think there's nothing about this movie where I'm like, oh God, this friggin' movie. Well, yeah, maybe Jensen Ackles' face sometimes. What's happening, Matt Arnett? How are you doing? Love seeing you jump in. Boom, there's Chris Owens. Ooh, I got gifted a membership. Amazing. Yes. Hell yeah, we have 10 of those that we can give out, you know, every month from the channel, Chris. So congratulations, man. And, you know, one of the reasons why we have so many damn channel members here is because we have awesome community members that gift memberships just out of their own pocket. So really, really cool to, you know, to have people join that membership community. There you go. Yeah, you are very welcome. It's totally random. It's totally random. Andy, I have had people send me gifts. I have a new address and everything like that. So, you know, if Eli jumps into the chat, hopefully, Eli, you haven't sent me anything in the last couple of weeks. I don't know if I'll ever get it. Andy, if you want to send me something, I have links to my social media in the description below. So hit me up with a direct message if you want to send me something, and we can have a chat, and I can vet you and see, you know, about getting you an address there. And look at that. Speaking of people gifting memberships, boom, Cody Snyder gifted 5 Davey Death Ray channel memberships. T Parker Evans, K-Rock, The Phantom, Nicholas Woodall, Raggedy Man, and Ben Grimm were all gifted channel memberships. So boom, we are 15 more strong than we were just a few minutes ago. Yeah, he's got tons of... He's got like one look, which is like brooding. He just broods. That's it. Yeah, it's totally silly. Oh my goodness. Leanna Bebby Rage has also gifted 5 memberships. So now we're 20 strong, more than we were when we started the stream. Creepin 666, Chris L, Dynamite Tiger, Jess Yellow, and Chud's Corner were all gifted channel memberships. You guys are incredible. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at the generosity. Love it. Let's see here. Maybe it's similar to the one that Baldwin wore in Beetlejuice. I'm not sure. Am I showing too much chest? Really, I know I am red light district tonight, as Leanna said, so maybe I should show a little chest. Yeah, damn, Chad got a membership. What have we done? I don't know. What have we done? What have we done, Brett? Yeah, guys, so really quick before we get going, I just do want to remind you, now that we've got a good amount of people here hanging out in the chat, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a non-spoiler live review of Heart Eyes at 5 p.m. Eastern. That'll be a relatively short live stream. I know usually when I jump in here, it's like you know, a good hour or two that I'm hanging out. This one might be closer to just about 30 minutes, 45. Hopefully I can get the review, since it's non-spoiler. Really, the review shouldn't be more than like 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. So, so yeah, I'll be doing that tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern. And then, you know, speaking of our guy, where is he? Where the heck is he? Speaking of our guy, Dean Renner, who's wishing Pat, that Halloween movie collector, a happy belated birthday. Guys, throw Pat some love in the chat for his birthday. Was just a couple days ago, I believe. So our guy Dean, who's got a channel, Enter the Cinevault. If one of the mods wants to drop the link for Dean's channel in the chat, that would be greatly appreciated, so you guys can throw him a sub. Speaking of, you know, just Valentine's Day in general, Valentine horror movies and all of that, and our guy Dean's going to be on Late Night with the Davey this coming Wednesday. We're actually going to be doing, because I have work in the evening on Wednesday, so we're going to be doing like a 3 p.m. Eastern Late Night with the Davey before dark with Dean Renner, where we're going to talk about My Bloody Valentine 3D, the original My Bloody Valentine, of course, Valentine from 2001. Oof. And probably a little bit of Heart Eyes. Yeah, we'll try not to get too spoilery on the Heart Eyes talk, but man, I'm really excited. I love having the channel members and the community members on the channel here, and Dean's got a great voice. He certainly knows his stuff. He's incredibly passionate about horror, and he's getting his channel going. So I'm super excited to have Dean on a little Late Night with the Davey before dark, so we can, you know, maybe make you guys put everyone in the Valentine spirit a little bit. So speaking of Heart Eyes, we'll probably be giving each other heart eyes the entire time. Let me see here. Andy, I do have Facebook. My real name is David Conway. So if you want to look me up on Facebook, it's David Conway. Or you can shoot me a message on Insta or the good old X Twitter. Yeah, a little Davey cleavage. Ooh it, ooh it. There you go. Okay, guys, I think I've blah'd enough there. There we go. We got Pat That Halloween Movie Collectors link in there. We got Enter the Cinevault right there. So go ahead and throw our guys some love. What's happening, Frank? One of our great channel members and community members here, Frank's Media and Reviews. If you guys like physical media, you got to check out Frank's channel. One of the best physical media channels out there. He's always collaborating with other people and kicking ass, man. Doing a really, really good job. Hell yeah. I know, Dean, I just couldn't hold on to it. We just talked about it last night, and here I am, just start spreading the news and all that kind of fun stuff. Yay or nay on those chalky heart-shaped Valentine? Yay. Yeah, yay, especially the white ones and the pink ones. Yeah, I really, really like those for sure. I'll take some good old chalky candy once a year. I'm also a big fan of candy corn during Halloween, and I know a lot of people don't really like the candy corn, but I am a fan. All right, let me see here. Looks like I'm all caught up with everyone in the chat. Are you guys ready to get a little My Bloody Valentine 2009 on? Are you guys ready for some 3D blood effects and a whole lot of TNA? I hope you are. I hope you are. We got Sam from Our Life in Horror, another great community member and channel member here. Check out Our Life in Horror. If you guys haven't, Sam and Brendan over there, always going live. They've got some fun hot takes. I like when people aren't afraid to speak their truth. I really like Sam and Brendan. So go show them some love as well. Okay, guys, I think we're ready to go. I am going to put a pause on the tunage here. So there you go. The boss tunage has been paused. I got the little stopwatch up in the corner. I'm going to push play on the stopwatch and on the movie at the very same time. Now, remember, it looks like there's going to be a commercial break for me. So I'm going to pause the stopwatch when that comes along, and hopefully that doesn't mess this whole thing up. But are you guys ready? Does everyone who is going to watch along, does everyone have their Blu-ray or DVD or stream all queued up? Let me know. I will, you know, I'll hold off for just a few seconds here. Sam says, I will never jump on a bandwagon. I do have hot takes. You know, and I usually am one of those people where I'm like, prove it. When I go and experience like a new band or a new movie or something. Yeah, I can be a little bit of a stickler there. Absolutely. Let's see here. Denise is ready. Are you guys all ready? Are you guys ready? All right. I think everyone's ready. I don't think I'm missing anything else, guys. There is a poll in the chat. Let me just check on it before we get going. 27 votes. 59% of people really love My Bloody Valentine 2009. 43% say, it's okay. Now at 57-43. It's every time I bring it up, it seems like it changes. All right. Hey, there is Eli Cortez, our guy, one of our great channel members, Death Squad mods, all that fun stuff. Eli, you might have missed it earlier, but I'm in the middle of a move right now. So if I hope you haven't sent me anything as of late. I don't know if I'll get it, unfortunately. But Andy was asking about an address earlier, so I just wanted to let you know, just in case. Not that I'm putting the pressure on you to send me anything, but just to let you know. And we got Chris Snyder from Movie Misfits Video. I feel like I say this all the time as well, but guys, go ahead and throw Movie Misfits Video a sub. Chris has some really, really fun stuff coming up here at the end of the month. So hell yeah. And let's see here, saying what's up. Let us know if your stream with the movie runs with the two. I already got through the ads, Dean. So I'm through the ads at the beginning, but it looks like there is going to be another commercial break here. So we'll just see. We'll just see how it goes. Chris is a huge fan of the movie Annual Watch. For him, I prefer this one over the original. More fun? Okay. See, I think the original is more fun, but more power to you, man. I welcome all opinions here. It's just art, so we don't have to get too bent out of shape, right? At least I feel like, Chris, you know, something that we both agree on is that Rachel Lee Cook is the friggin' bee's knees. So I think we can always get along on that one. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get the film started. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, go. And on go, I will push play on the stopwatch and on the film. So here we are. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I'm going to just put the mouse down. I will refer to your guys's chats and everything here. I may not bring them up on the stream because I'm in my traveling studio right now. So we're operating a little differently than normal. Look at that. Sam is celebrating 191 days off of booze. That is awesome. Hell yeah, Sam. That's really, really cool. Thank you so much for the reminder there, Leanna. Yes, everyone, hit that like button if you haven't already. Now, these, I'm sure that these newspaper effects looked way cooler in 3D. Yeah, Chris, the 3D gimmick. The unfortunate thing about 3D is, you know, it's like you see it in the theater and that's going to be the best experience you have with it, right? So after the theater, it's just not going to be the same. Yes, Dean. Graphic nudity and strong sexual content. And graphic horror as well. I love it. We got, you know, Tom the Stash Atkins. I know it probably looks like I'm just staring at the ground, but I am watching the movie. A Lionsgate production. There he is, Jensen Ackles. They really, I will applaud this movie for, you know, shaking it up a little bit. Like, yeah, they're going to do the Harry Warden thing and just sort of, you know, kind of get it right out of the way at the beginning. And then, I mean, I would imagine everyone in here has seen the movie or doesn't care about anything being spoiled because we are just going to openly talk. I mean, the movie is 16 years old this year. So a nice little kind of flip. If you've seen the original and then you've seen this one, it's a little bit of a different, twist there at the end. Oh, Sam just got home from Heart Eyes as well. I laughed a lot. At intentional humor. How does she not see him when she walked in to the whole area? How does she miss this? And is he wearing like, he's wearing doctor's clothes? Like he's wearing scrubs. My Bloody Valentine 3D title. Paula, I had the week ended well, I'll say that. So all's well that ends well, as they say. Got to celebrate a win yesterday that oh my goodness. I really dig this. They're really going for it here. This is probably close to, I don't know, if you put this in a movie now, this might have to wait for like an unrated cut with how much blood is just all over the damn place here. Or maybe it's the fact that we're not seeing the actual violence happen and we're only seeing the aftermath. You wouldn't get this in Terrifier, right? You'd see every excruciating second of the gore. Harry Warden's already got an impressive body count. Oldest cops ever, these two guys. A combined age of 705. Yeah, I guess I just, you know, Aaron, I feel like a lot of people just don't really have that setup, right? Like how many people really have the 3D TVs? I mean, it would be really, don't get me wrong, I'd love to have one if it, if I could justify it, I suppose. Yeah, I guess they probably, I don't know, 3D glasses have kind of gone through some different changes here. I've got like the Friday the 13th 3D that came with the glasses. So I still got those. We got Kerr Smith here. Looking like every douchey early 2000s guy. Love it. Isn't he's in the first Final Destination movie, right? Yeah, I think a lot of people rip on Blumhouse. I think they're a little bit better than 50-50, aren't they? I think we can trust them with My Bloody Valentine because neither one of the, the original and the remake here have not turned into anything else. They've both been dead ends. So, I think Blumhouse has like a pretty good shot at actually, getting a sequel made off of it. Hey, what's happening, Coy? Out to dinner, but stopped in to say hi. Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much. And welcome back to membership, Coy. Yeah, I mean, both movies are set up for sequels. It's too bad. Although, maybe if you didn't have Jensen Ackles in your movie, it would have pulled a bit more at the box office there. Oh my gosh, still has the 3D glasses from Freddy's Dead. That's amazing. Love it. For the whole like 10 minutes of the movie where you can use the 3D glasses. He does need an Affliction shirt. Yeah. Yeah, we need more. We need, we could stand to have more. That's for damn sure. What's everyone's favorite songs that have heart in the title? One of mine is Heart and Soul by Joy Division. All right. Okay. Trying to think. I'm never good at thinking on the fly on a live stream, Aaron. But yes, everyone, let's throw your favorite songs with heart in the title. Somebody going to say Heart of Glass by Blondie, perhaps? Hell yeah. Koi dropping in with a 199 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate you. Little total eclipse of the heart. There you go. Exactly. Sequel could be called My Bloodier Valentine. Die Harder. Oh, I've never seen The Forsaken. I think I've only seen Kerr Smith in this and Final Destination. Hearts on Fire and Burning Heart, both songs are actually from Rocky IV. There you go. Hunter of the Heart by Dio. Oh! Man, that one just, okay. I like her delayed reactions, friggin' hilarious. I do love that. I love the smashing of the light. I think that's something that they brought in from the original. That's a cool little move. I mean, the Harry Warden character is an awesome look. I think that's the biggest shame of why, you know, of not having a franchise. I know not every movie needs like a franchise or sequels or anything like that. But when you have a character that looks so damn cool, you know, like the way that John Carver looks in Thanksgiving, it's like, it would suck to only have one of those movies. See, do we have any other? Can need you more than ever. There we go. Eli says the only song I can think of is Heart Shaped Box by Nirvana. That's a great song. Joy is in the heart. Groove is in the heart. Foolish Heart. Little Journey action from Leanna. Hold On to My Heart by Genesis. Okay, okay. Yeah, he's got style though, huh, Dean? He's like, not only will I poke this guy's eye right out of the back of his head, but I'll do my little smash light bulb move and look damn cool while doing it. Leanna, Jesus. Just a minor inconvenience. Fucking hell. Always the funniest person in the chat. What can I say? Heartless Heart by Dokken is a good one. There you go. Oh, Gavin doesn't want any more Heart Eyes movies. All right. Well, I'm going to reserve any further thoughts on that until tomorrow's live non-spoiler review, but you'll hear what I think about Heart Eyes at that time. Well, technically they're minors now, Jordan, but I think we've got a time jump coming up here soon. Yeah, Heart is really fun. I don't know, do they have songs that have the word heart in the title? Don't minor him, he's just cranky. Oh, love this one. I feel like it's an homage to George Romero's Day of the Dead. You know, the separation of the head at the jaw with the shovel. That's a really fun effect. Looks a little, yeah, a little too cartoony maybe with the 3D, but I'll give him an A for effort. How about that? Love Galaxy Quest. Fucking hilarious. There you go. My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion. That's one of the more, that's, you know, probably one of the biggest songs ever. Leanna. Don't blame him. He's got a lot on his mind. What's happening, Joey Jolene? How you doing tonight, miss? So great to see you. Always love seeing that pretty face jumping up in the chat there. I love that shot of the pickaxe going through the window. Really cool shot for the 3D experience for sure. And yeah, just leave Jensen. He's not that good. So get the hell out of there. Hope you're doing well, Joey. Hope you had a great week. I am watching on Prime. There's a link in the description below for anyone that's jumping in midstream. And then we've got the stopwatch up there if you want to follow along. Survivor's Burning Heart. There it is. And I'm still trying to think of a song with heart in the title that you guys haven't named. So there we go. Shout out to Owner of a Lonely Heart by Yes. There you go. That's a really good one too. Yeah. Yep. Epic 2000 CGI. And maybe it was the fact that it was shot as a 3D movie that gives it that sort of flat, like overly slick look. But definitely the caliber of performers here gives me that WB kind of feel. Holy cow, 31 people watching. Yes, thank you so much, Sam, for the reminder. Guys, if you haven't hit the like button, go ahead and smack that button. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Share the channel with somebody that you think would enjoy this kind of content. And you can become a channel member for just 99 cents a month. Holy cow. What's happening, Herbert? Great to see ya. There is or was a Japanese metal band that has a song called Flashback Heart Attack that rocks. I've not heard of that one. Oh, how about this one? Heart Attack made me think of it. Beastie Boys have a song called Heart Attack Man. That's a fun one, little punk rock song. Zombies Ate My Arm is in the chat. What's happening, zombies? Hope you're doing well. Says The Heart of Saturday Night by Tom Waits. You guys are dropping some really good ones. Aaron, thank you so much for getting this going, man. Really cool. Really fun when the chat has some life to it that's you know, keeping it going outside of just what we're doing on the stream. Yeah, I'm a big fan too, Herbert. It was, you know, I'm a big Thanksgiving fan. One of the movies that Thanksgiving reminded me of was the original My Bloody Valentine and The Prowler a little bit. I think I like Thanksgiving more than both of those, though. Nothing against those, but Thanksgiving just really hit for me. Tommy Atkins told Harry to mind his fucking business. There you go. Heart Attack by Demi Lovato. I don't think I've ever heard a Demi Lovato song. Or if I've heard her song, I don't know that it was her. I'm so dumb when it comes to pop stars. I really like this actor. I can't remember his name. Character actor that pops up all over. I really like the deputy here. He was in X-Men First Class, right? Good shit. I have a heart on. Probably not the name of a real song. I'm feeling good, Paula. How about yourself? Hope you're doing well. Gary Tunacliffe, is that how you pronounce his name? Did amazing practical effects for the 09 My Bloody Valentine remake. Too bad the CGI makes it hard to see some of it. Yeah, I think, you know, I think most of the effects here are pretty fun. You know, if the movie weren't 3D, then they would probably be even better. What's happening, Billy? How are you doing? Great to see you jumping on in. Brad Underwood, Heart and Soul by Huey Lewis. Oh, yeah. Love me some Huey Lewis in the news. They have another one, too. The Heart of Rock and Roll, right? It's another Huey Lewis with heart in there. There you go. Shot to the heart. Shot to the heart. You're to blame. Good stuff. The Jets, Cross My Broken Heart. I have not heard that one before. Whoa. Camel Toe in 3D. And Axel is just a fucking dirt bag. This is not cool, people. Don't cheat on your spouses. It ain't cool. She's got a really cute butt, though. I think Jamie King's a lot prettier than her, though. I read that My Bloody Valentine 3D upped the body count in the film because of the 3D effects. Well, probably. You know, and it's like anytime you're remaking something, you might as well, you know, up that body count for the modern age, for sure. A lot of off-screen kills, but you guys know how I feel about that. I'm cool with off-screen kills as long as we get enough on-screen kills as well. I like a little bit of everything there when it comes to all that. You are absolutely right, Chris. Dude, fucked up. Like, that's like when you're playing pinball and you get a multiplier. His cheating just got a multiplier. Yeah. I can't stop thinking about it and talking about it, even though we're in February. There you go. All right. On a technicality, maybe in parentheses, that you shot through the heart. Boom. Coy dropping in with the $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, man. Says, I don't know why membership lapsed, but someone has gifted me one. So thanks to that person and glad to have noticed that. Yeah, I just did every month I get to gift 10 memberships, Coy. So they just go out randomly. I don't get to choose who gets them. But I would imagine the frequency that you're on the channel and all that kind of stuff certainly plays a role into it. So I'm pumped that you were able to be gifted one, man. You definitely earned the free month. I mean, you've been a member since day one. Yeah, Atkins, we saw him a little bit at the beginning, and we're going to see him a little bit more later on as well. He has a wild, wild kill in this one. Yeah. You can almost smell it with the 3D, Dean. Well, I mean, you know, I'm not in those relationships, Sam. So she's got a nice booty, but I did follow it up with his wife is prettier. You know, there's a little bit of that there. I don't do that. I've never done that. I've never been one to partake in any of that infidelity. Oh, Neil Young's Heart of Gold. There it is. Love it. Yeah, I think just about everything in the OG is better. I guess this one has more nudity, so if that pushes the needle for you. Although, I don't think I've ever seen the uncut version of the original. And I think the uncut one, version of the original has some nudity in there. Yeah. Winner, 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 winner. Funny how the two guys from Supernatural both starred in remakes of 80 slashers in the same damn year. Yeah. I do think Padalecki, I mean, he's got that TV actor thing going too. I think he's got more charisma than Jensen. And I certainly enjoy the Friday the 13th remake a lot more than I enjoy this movie. I really enjoy the Friday the 13th remake. There you go, Pat Benatar's Heartbreaker. Classic. Have you guys ever been to a karaoke at a bar and someone doesn't sing a Pat Benatar song? I don't think it's ever happened to me. Elvis Presley's Heartbreak Hotel. There you go. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for a bit, Sam. Hope you have a great rest of your evening and sweet dreams. I see you, Paula. Eli earned 2 YouTube badges for being a founding member of Davey and the Twisted Locker. Pretty awesome. Hell yeah, man. Love those guys over at the Twisted Locker. It's true, Jordan. Boobs make everything better. The gift that keeps on giving the whole year. Here we go. Speaking of which, I think, is this the director, or this is somebody that's involved in the making? Kind of an odd role to give yourself. And this is Axel's girlfriend from the beginning of the movie, I believe. And good old Jensen just needing to pop those damn pills. Nothing weird going on here. Nothing weird. Yeah, there was kind of kicked off with, I feel like it was the 03 Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake even sort of kicked that off. Because then the next year there was Dawn of the Dead, right? And then we sort of got that smattering. Some good old dude ass for the ladies, you know? But then this actress, for like the rest of her time in this movie, is just completely buck-ass naked. It's wild, you guys. And I feel like I can't look away from the screen because I don't want to miss any bush. Oh, shoot. Joey Jolene. I have not seen that House of Wax remake. I think it was just like I wasn't buying the whole Paris Hilton thing back in the day. Is it legit good, or is it sort of like so bad it's good? I'm curious to know. I've never seen it. Maybe I need to check that one out soon. Yeah, there you go. Yep, that's what's up. Okay, Todd Farmer, the writer. So the writer put himself in a crazy sex scene with a nude starlet. She certainly put in her work before production here. Anything is better than the Fog remake. Yeah, that one's really rough. It's true. We don't talk about the Fog remake. All right. Top 10 favorites of all time horror. Holy cow. The remake is? House of Wax remake is legit good. Great set design, a little mean streak to it, and Paris Hilton is actually not bad in it. Okay. Damn, she's just pulling a gun. Jeez. They just don't put actresses in these positions anymore, folks. 3D cartoon gun. What is this? Who Framed Roger Rabbit? It's like the Wolverine claws in X-Men Origins. Great shot of the pickaxe in the head. Running away naked. Oh, sweet. That's great to know that he's a cool guy. I mean, if you wrote Jason X, you better be cool, or else. Perfect nipple placement, bro. Betsy Rue. This whole scene, I mean, even if she were fully clothed and everything, I do like this chase scene. So it's not just about the nudity, folks. Like the whole, like, here in a second, when like the box spring, when she's like standing up in the box, she's like pinned up against the wall. It's kind of, you know, a little creative. There's some suspense there. I dig it. That's a good point, Chris. I think that's one of those things that, like, when a movie knows what it is and knows what it's trying to accomplish, I had a little bit of that kind of vibe with Hard Eyes, you know? Yeah, you got to keep your feet, you know, nice and prim and proper. You don't want to get a bunch of, you know, jagged rocks in your toes or anything like that. And I'll say this, Joey. It's got to be difficult to look graceful while running naked in heels. She does a damn fine job. All right, Final Destination 4. The Final Destination also came out in 2009 in 3D. It was the era for it, for sure. I've never seen that one. I've only seen the first two Final Destination movies, but they're on Max, and I'm making my way through those. So I've got the roller coaster one coming up next. Oh no, he's gonna kill the small lady. She got fake tits? What is that real? That is an awesome kill. I will get this movie gets props for creative kills. It's wild, Dean. It is wild. Yeah, it would not. This would not pass today. Wouldn't pass the smell test. Yeah, I saw this one last year. I did a review on this one last year. I reviewed the original, I reviewed this one, and I reviewed Valentine from 01. The Valentine review is probably the review where I let loose the most and have the most fun. So if you guys weren't subbed around this time last year, check out the video section on the channel and check out those Valentine's themed reviews. I'll share those on the community tab just so you guys can check them out if you want to. Oh, and there I missed the kill because I'm talking to you guys. What the hell, man? Hope you enjoy it, Chris. Yeah, a couple. We got 3 more on the body count. This one, the body count in this movie is pretty impressive. Is that the last one before the one that's coming out, Dean? The one that sort of like wraps into the original movie? I've heard that about the 4th movie, Chris. Wakey nakey. Aaron says, I'm that rare person that doesn't mind 3D if the movie isn't super long and it's modern 3D. Yeah, I mean, it definitely, like Chris was saying, it's sort of like it knows what it is. Like those gimmicky movies, if they're not taking themselves too seriously, you know, you can have a lot of fun with them. They do a great job of the small town atmosphere. Absolutely. Not at all, Jordan. I'm trying to get you back. I have 3 layers of clothing on and they're all the same color. What do you think of that? Yeah, Smell-O-Vision would be hilarious, Andy. In Smell-O-Vision. I'm going to check our poll here, guys. 42 votes. You guys are amazing. Are you a fan of My Bloody Valentine 09? 56% of people say, oh, I love this one. Just 2% say, nah, this is way too WB for me. And 42% say, it's okay. Oh, and it's 45 votes now. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Do we have 45 likes, though? 45 votes. We better have 45 likes. Let's see where we're at. $27 likes. All right. We need to even that out. The motel in this kill scene looks just like the motel room in Bride of Chucky. Gosh, I saw Bride of Chucky not too long ago, but I can't really pin it. The chick's just the worst. All right, guys, we are on the commercial break. I'm going to pause the stopwatch here. This is going to be the only commercial break that I'll have to go through here. So that way, if you're going to be watching after the fact, then and you don't have a commercial or you have a Blu-ray or DVD, hopefully it'll be relatively seamless if you just pause there. All right, and there we go. We are back. God, Axel's just the worst. Kids and everything? Come on. Yes, click the like button in 3D, everyone. Blu-ray surprise. This movie has a 62% on Rotten Tomatoes. It doesn't seem like a movie that critics would like. I think, especially since the dawn of like Rotten Tomatoes and everything, Blu-ray, I've noticed scores on horror movies have certainly improved. You know, you go back and you look at the way critics talked about Friday the 13th and all that stuff, and they just obliterate those movies. Whereas now, horror movies, there's so many just like content creators that are Rotten Tomatoes certified and all that. So I feel like, you know, horror movies and comedy movies are more likely to get higher scores now than they did in decades past. I don't know, Aaron. I'm guessing that maybe they're not subbing to the channel and they just saw My Bloody Valentine pop up and they're like, who the fuck's this guy? Davey Death Ray. Lame. But I'm going to vote and then I'm out. Ooh, tickle that like button, guys. Ticky, ticky, ticky. So it was 10 years ago when all that happened. Okay. Makes sense. I got a heart in a box for you. Merry Christmas. I mean, Happy Valentine's Day. Hell yeah, Paula. Me too. At least for now. Tickling usually does sound fun as long as, you know, both people are relatively willing participants. Yeah. You got to double check the naked chase scene, right? Just to make sure everything's legit. Yes. I'm looking for a slap and pickle. Hey, does the movie Cupid count as a Valentine's Day movie? I've never seen it. I'm guessing. Uh-oh. Old men fighting young guys in a bar. Who had that on their bingo card for this movie? Taking swings. This is some clumsy choreography here. Yeah. Oh, that one's for the 3D. The second glass breaking we've seen in 3D. Eli says, asks, what's your favorite horror movie theme? I love the Phantasm theme, but there are so many good ones. It's so easy to say Halloween because of that odd 5/4 time signature. Just makes it stand out. I do really enjoy, I mean, A Nightmare on Elm Street has a great theme, very fitting with the vibe of Freddy. I like how the early Friday the 13th theme has got like that Hitchcockian kind of sound. But I would say maybe my favorite like horror movie soundtrack is probably Dawn of the Dead, the original Dawn. Hee hee. Tom Atkins at a bar? No way. I mean, all he's got to do is grab some ass and we've got a full Tom Atkins offering here. I've never seen Cherry Falls. It's funny. I think Dean and I were talking about that last night. Cherry Falls, and then what's the other one that I always get confused with Cherry Falls? Ginger Snaps. Haven't seen that one either. Joey totally has a crush on Atkins. Joey, who doesn't, right? That stash in Halloween 3 when he puts his body over Stacy Nelkin, his back is like, it like eclipses the entire lens of the camera. The guy's got a back that goes on forever. He's too much man. Too much man for me anyway. Andy is picking the Halloween theme. There we are. Look at that wrinkly ass shirt Jamie King is wearing. That's friggin' couldn't even iron that thing. Wardrobe. Love the score from John Carpenter's The Thing. That's a really good one. That Ennio Morricone score. I love how this guy is cheating on his wife with a coworker of hers, has gotten her pregnant, And now he's doing this gaslighty, like, I found the picture of you and Jensen Ackles from 10 years ago that you looked at for 5 seconds earlier today. So I guess we're sort of the same. Fucking dick. Mentioning urban legend disturbing behavior in Cherry Falls. Yeah. Urban legend's fun. It's not, I'm not saying it's great. It's just fun. 99% straight, 1% Atkins. Atkins does got back. You could write a story on that back. That back tells a story. Yeah, 1% Atkins. It's okay. It's still, you just round up to fully straight. He's terrible, Joey. Yes, thank you. I feel like I'm the only one saying Axel's the friggin' worst here. Tubular Bells, Halloween original theme, the Elm Street theme. So many good ones. Oh, yeah. I really like, it's not really like a theme, but the soundtrack to From Dusk Till Dawn. That opening title song is really good after that like first scene. And I love the band in the bar in the Titty Twister. Cherry Falls is interesting because instead of going after people who have sex, the killer goes after virgins for not having sex. Reveal is underwhelming. Yeah, it's the reveal is the toughest part, right? It's like any other story. You should probably write that reveal first and then write the story kind of backwards to make it all make sense. Now, this is right here, this scene where they're on the bridge having their like, why did you leave, you know, kind of talk and everything. Very WB and very, I mean, just gray. The color, there's not much color here. I'm trying not to be a jerk about it, but these are just certain things that I notice. You know, some movies pop and some movies really don't pop. This movie does not pop at all. I guess they were just fully relying on the 3D to help it pop. Whereas, like, for contrast, I had just watched Strange Darling earlier this week, and that movie has vibrant, contrasting colors. Every frame is absolutely gorgeous and engaging and gripping. And then a movie like this just sort of looks gray, you know? Maybe they're going for that. I haven't watched like a commentary. Maybe there's an artistic reason why they made that decision. I'm not sure. Cody is more likely to rewatch Urban Legend over a Scream movie. Yeah, I mean, Urban Legend's really fun. Michael Rosenbaum's really awesome in Urban Legend. I really enjoy him as a performer. Danielle Harris puts in a really fun performance as like the overly sexual goth girl. Yeah, fun stuff. Yeah, network TV vibes for sure. Is that the song Hush from Madonna? Oh, no, that's Rush. Right? Is it Rush or Hush? I don't even know. I'm acting like I know Madonna or know her catalog. I don't. I Borderline, that's my favorite Madonna song, and that's about where it ends for me. My Bloody Valentine 3 dull. There you go. Put a stamp on it. Aaron is making the claim. You absolutely can. Yeah. Like I said, 1% for Atkins, you just round up. That sounds right, Joey. Somebody confirm that with a little Google search. They're really fun. I really like them in that movie. I mean, that movie is just really fun. It's got that whole, you know, Evil Dead 2, Dead Alive, just like comic booky, right in between like the comedy and the horror with, you know, some other fun elements. I really love From Dusk Till Dawn. I don't care for the sequels like at all. Love that original though. Rush is Paul Abdul. Yep, there you go. I knew I was wrong. Wrong. It's been been a rough one. I'm not on my game, Leanna. Ackles lost out acting in this over the Friday the 13th remake. Not sure if they were given a choice. What's happening, Adrian? One of our great channel members hanging out. Yeah, I'm glad that Ackles wasn't in Friday the 13th because I think that Jared Padalecki is a better performer, maybe marginally better. But yeah, I enjoy that 09 Friday the 13th remake so much more than this one. Rush, Tom Soy. Yeah, Keanu Reeves is in that video. I don't know if he's drinking milk. Maybe. I do remember him in that video, though. For sure. I remember it being like the video almost being like a sepia tone, but with like a pink kind of vibe going on. A pinkish hue. Guys, I'm ashamed to admit it. I've never seen Night of the Creeps. I know. Kill me in the comments. Kill me in the chat. I'm not trying to avoid it. I just haven't seen it. But experiencing some pretty big life changes here. So I think I'm going to have a lot more time to dedicate to catching up on some movies. I know Fred Dekker wrote Night of the Creeps, and I really, really enjoy the movies that Fred Dekker has written and the Tales from the Crypt episodes that he's written as well. What's happening, Joel? How are you doing? We got Joel from Dark Room Reviews, one of our great channel members, hanging out in the chat with us. Guys, if you don't sub over at Joel's channel, go give him a gander. See what he's all about. Yeah, R-rated CW. Yep. Oh, pitch axe to the forehead. Now, I'm guessing everyone has seen this before. So we got like a Fight Club sort of situation here, essentially. Oh, we got the Hitchcockian 3D push and pull. Adrian says, all I remember about this movie is the excessive nudity, strange violence, and not being able to understand what Tom Atkins was saying. Of course, man, you guys get if you're a member, you get that membership shout out. And if I fail to give you that shout out, then let me know and I'll throw it your way. I know, Cody, I know. Especially as a Fred Dekker fan, I feel like a total douche. Oh, Brooke. One of us. Now I don't feel alone. Brooke, maybe we should have you on the channel. We can watch it together or something. That could be fun. Joel says, I saw Night of the Creeps a few months back. It should be on Tubi. Okay. And as long as they don't censor it on Tubi, I can watch it over there. I'll see where it's at. I'll probably watch another movie after the stream here tonight. Been staying up late lately, folks. King of the Castle, King of the Castle. Is that a Borat reference, I think? There you go. Joey hasn't seen it either. All right, let's do a little after party. The folks that haven't seen Night of the Creeps, we'll do a little after party. We can all watch it together. Thank you so much for sharing that, Cody. Got a link to Joel's channel there if you want to go ahead and check out Dark Room Reviews. Yep. Little Fight Club action there. Love it. I don't think he hit that dude in the chest with the pickaxe enough. No, not nearly enough. Again, Jensen Ackles, one expression, brooding. Oh, this guy's so bad, you guys. Yeah. I probably just sound jealous because he's like way more handsome and in shape than I am, but the acting is just not good. There's plenty of handsome guys that are actually good at acting. I have no problem admitting that. This guy ain't it. He's like the Jessica Alba of dudes. Yeah, how do they allow minors to act in an adult movie anyway? Adult horror movie, sorry, not an adult movie. Yeah. And both, like, Kersmith, you know, I would say, yes, this movie is fine enough. For me, it could never be better than the original because the two male leads in this movie, I just don't think there's very much charisma. Not saying that the guys in the original are like Academy Award winning actors, but I just, the chemistry and the charisma from the cast in the original, I much prefer. Well, he's got the same outfit pretty much, that beige sheriff outfit. Looks like he can't even grow facial hair yet. Axel, you're the Super Bowl of self-abuse. It's my favorite line in the entire Friday the 13th franchise. We're going to go dig up a dead body. Fuck yeah, that's what we do in a small town for fun. Atkins, folks. Atkins. I heard they created the Atkins diet just based on only watching Tom Atkins movies and only drinking Miller High Life and whiskey. That's the Atkins diet. As far as I remember it, that's what it was. There was South Beach. There was Atkins. I lived the Atkins diet from ages 25 to, 39, easy. Yeah, there's like guys in high school in this town that have better facial hair than Kersmith. There you go. Achy breaky heart. Going back to Aaron's. Yeah, guys, if you just jumped into the stream not too long ago, I believe it was Aaron Click that put out there, let's just name some songs with the word heart in the title. So if you got one, throw it on out there. Achy breaky heart certainly fits the bill. We're buried him right here. He should have. We know his body should be here. I tried the Atkins diet, and yet I still don't look like him. Yeah. I tried the Atkins diet, and you go around grabbing a bunch of asses, and you still get in trouble. Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? There you go. High Life whiskey and good old ass grabbing. Hey, 1983 was a different time. That's incredibly dirty, Cody. Miss Grinbridge knows exactly what an Atkins protein shake tastes like. Oh shit, is she Billy? Is she she's in the truck, like in the field with the two guys? When Michael like puts on his mask and kills them all. Is that her? Betsy Rue? Yeah, because she was the naked girl earlier. I don't even know the character's name. Buck ass naked in high heels. Yeah, I think now that you said it, I'm like, I think it's that scene. Let me know if I'm right or if I'm having Mandela effect there. Queen of Hearts by Juice Newton. There you go. Andy's got it on a 45. Hell yeah. Love it. Yeah. Where's My Bloody Valentine 2019? This movie's violence feels a bit Black Christmas 06. Have the minor motivated by some ridiculous idea. The minors are in a complicated love triangle. Yeah, they're doing a remake. I get what you're saying. You're making a joke about Black Christmas 2019. Oh, it took all of his might to throw that dinky ass table. Did you see that? That was great. Love it. These guys are really trying to act well, but they just don't have it. Yeah, I would say, yeah, the violence is definitely cranked up. I think Black Christmas 06, I really love the blood splatter in that one. Black Christmas '06 is a lot more fun than I thought it was going to be. And, you know, I don't think any of those other Black Christmas movies, or if they ever make any others in the future, would ever surpass the original for me, because I like the creepy vibe of the original. But I think '06 is really fun, just kind of as its own, you know, own animal there. Okay, sweet. I figured it was her, Billy. Thank you for confirming. Sin in My Heart by Susie and the Banshees. It's an eerie, moody banger. The killer thought it was about minors. Just about, you know, and I think this one, minors. I think that yeah, they did what they could with this one. It would be funny to see, yeah, let's do a little My Bloody Valentine 19 that has nothing to do with any of this. It's just about a bunch of politics. Her naked character is named Irene. I love it. Buck-ass naked woman, otherwise known as Irene. Yeah, the killer in the original is Axel. But it's a totally different setup than this one. Like, I don't think in the original, Axel's not like a police officer. They all work at the mine. It's a little bit of a different setup. So this movie is like a remake in name and in like Harry Warden and the look of the killer. But pretty much everything else is sort of like they've filled in the gaps themselves with their own kind of ideas while maintaining some of the same character names. There you go. My Bloody Valentine 2019 would be a bunch of feminists with garden claws. Girls can work in the mine too. Yeah, there's not, I don't think, yeah, not much CGI in Black Christmas '06. I mean, and the thing is too, Adrian, it's like, yeah, when you do a 3D movie, like you're going to have so much more CGI than a non 3D film. So, yeah, I mean, what I would imagine in Black Christmas '06, the icicle kill, when that falls, that might be CG, might be. But those like sudden bursts of blood, that like blood explosion in Black Christmas '06, that they use that effect numerous times. Very, very effective. Like Mary Elizabeth Winstead, when she gets killed like in the car, and it just like, it's like a balloon popping all over the inside of the windshield. Really good stuff. Axel in Axl Rose, I think it's just AXL in Axl Rose. More like Axel, like an axle on a car. Nobody in these movies actually talk. The original, they were brooding too. There's lots of brooding. Jensen Ackles does that pretty well. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess between Tom and Axel in the original, there's a lot of brooding. The other, all the ancillary characters in the original My Bloody Valentine, I think are like very lively and really fun. I mean, they're hanging out at a bar a lot. I grew up in a really small town, like 30,000 people. And it just sort of like kind of takes me back to the sort of vibes you get there where, you know, you go to a bar and it's a bunch of friends hanging out, having a good time. Not so much like the sad, well, I guess there are sad drunks in Juneau too. So a little bit of both. A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. I tried to see the original My Bloody Valentine in the theater by myself. They told me no minors. Well, here you go, Andy. He says, back to the smell-o-vision. I don't want to get close if it's all about farts. Hopefully you're not watching a show all about farts. But in the spirit of My Bloody Valentine, just put on a gas mask, right? Gas mask. No 17-year-olds in coveralls wearing respirators, please. This guy. Actually drunk or just pretending to be drunk? Don't you point that thing at me. Smell-o-vision, please make it happen around a Thanksgiving feast. Potatoes, turkey, stuffing, or potatoes, guys? What do you think? This guy's really hamming up the drunk action. That gun is huge. Sometimes you wanna go where everybody knows your name. Boom, boom, boom. And they're always glad you came. I've never seen Doctor Who. He is compensating, yes. Whoa! Get the hell out of there. See, this is a pistol would be great. You can shoot somebody at close range, right? Here's the good old choke on it. Oh, another eye kill. Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. He's getting cross-eyed, folks. Well, when he lets go of you, move your head. He lets him go, and he winds up with the kick, and the guy doesn't even move. What the hell's going on? Oh, it's on, Andy. Yeah. Be careful what you wish for, my friend. I love singing karaoke. I'm a big fan. And yeah, I call it karaoke. That's what Crow from Mystery Science Theater calls it. So if it's good enough for Crow, it's good enough for me. All right. I thought I'd bring you some lunch since you're sleeping with my coworker. Jeez, this guy is like having a tough go. I mean, he's right. He's right. But he's also a total shitbag. Hey, what's happening, Steve? Great to see you, man. Welcome to channel membership, my guy. We were able to gift a whole bunch of memberships earlier. I was able to gift 10 from the channel, and then Cody Snyder here and Leanna Bevy Rage, one of our great channel members and Death Squad mods, they each bought 5 channel memberships as well. So welcome to channel membership, man. Everybody makes Steve feel welcome. If you want to watch the film along with us, Steve, we got the little timer going right there. I'm watching on Amazon Prime. It is the 09 remake, which is not my preferred version of the film, but it's the one that's streaming. So I always like to do a watch party where folks can jump on one of the major streaming platforms and follow along if they'd like. Maddie JETS, what's happening, Maddie? Thank you so much for jumping on in, man. Everyone make Maddie feel welcome here. You're hanging out with the Death Squad. Says, man, they used to put the edited to Beyond the Stars version of this on network TV every Halloween. Oh, are you talking about the original My Bloody Valentine, Maddie? You may be talking about the original. Although maybe they've been putting this one on TV for the last 16 years or so. How can this chick hang out with the woman whose husband she's cheating with? It's just really sick shit. Am I thinking of a different movie that had a red hot poker and they were stabbed in the eye with it? Oh, that sounds so familiar. I'm trying to think of what it could be. I've seen so many friggin', it's tough for me to go through the catalog in my mind on a live stream, but yes, anybody in the chat, if that sounds familiar, let Andy know what the movie is. Yeah, Maddie, the original is so good. You know, I think we were talking earlier, I really love Eli Roth's Thanksgiving from 2023, and I feel like that Thanksgiving movie is like a huge love letter to the original My Bloody Valentine and The Prowler, which oddly enough are both whodunit revenge slashers from 1981. Yeah, I prefer the original. I'd love to watch the original with you guys. Maybe if they put it up on a streaming platform here. I don't want anybody to have to like pay just to jump on a stream and watch a movie with me. So I always pick the version or, you know, look for a film that we can watch on one of the major streaming platforms. Aaron says, Davey, start bench cut. My Bloody Valentine 81, My Bloody Valentine 09, Heart Eyes. That's a good one. I'll probably start, I've only seen Hard Eyes once, Aaron. So maybe if I watch it a couple more times, my thoughts would change. I'm going to start My Bloody Valentine 81. I'm going to bench Heart Eyes, and I'm going to cut My Bloody Valentine 09. Hell yeah, man. You are very welcome. And yeah, I still think My Bloody Valentine 81 reigns supreme as the best Valentine's Day slasher so far. Hell yeah, man. Everyone make Maddie feel very welcome. The Death Squad is awesome, dude. The people in this community are amazing. I mean, the horror YouTube community is incredible. Every time I jump on here on a live stream, it's a really healthy escape from just everything going on. So yeah, if you're digging what you see, hit that subscribe button. Think about checking out some of the other vids on the channel. I usually go live 2 or 3 times a week. We do watch parties. I have a show called Late Night with the Davey where I bring on a guest and we discuss a topic, or I interview them if they're like an actor or a writer or like a, filmmaker, something like that. And yeah, we have a lot of fun here, man. Welcome. Glad you're digging it. That chick has never mopped a floor in her life. I don't think hitting, the killer with the mop is the way to really distract him too much, Me too, Maddie. Yeah, I saw this one in the theater, 16 years ago. The classic right there, the classic stab through the door. Never brace your body and head against a door in a horror movie situation. Yeah, saw this one in the theater as well. I think it was a little more fun. The 3D made it more fun for sure. This scene has got some pretty decent suspense here. This is reaching kind of like a Scream 2 level of suspense, It could have been. Well, there's one in Friday the 13th Part 3, Andy, that's a hot poker through the hippie chick's stomach, I think, not through her eye. Jordan, horny ass Jordan Decker. I'd mop the floor with her any day of the week. I'd give her an Atkins protein shake, if you know what I'm talking about, and I think you do. Mopping is an art form, Leanna. Most of the time, I think it's best to have 2 mops and 2 buckets if you're going to really make an art form out of it. So that's my recommendation. Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much, Maddie. Guys, we just crossed 1,300 subs just this week. So couldn't have done it without all of you guys. Really appreciate you. And of course, appreciate the Patreon members and the channel members and our amazing Death Squad mods. And guys, I know for you new folks, you don't know that things are different. I'm in my traveling studio. I'm going to be settled in my new spot here in about a week and a half or so. And we're really going to be getting going on, pre-recorded vids, more, members only content and all that kind of stuff. So I really do appreciate you guys bearing with me while I go through a little bit of a transition here, and we'll play catch up. I got to say, he's aggressive here. The quote unquote Harry Warden really is giving it his all. Let's see here. Boom, Kirk Dilly from Dilettante Pictures. What's happening, Kirk? Great to see you, man. Yeah, I wish we were watching the 81 version, Kirk. We'll take care of the 81 version at some point here on the channel, but this is the 09 remake because that's what's streaming on Amazon. But yeah, 81 all friggin' day. And I am looking forward to what Blumhouse could do here. I'm guessing it's going to be next year, 2026. It's not like I have full faith in Blumhouse all of the time. They certainly have bad movies, and I think they've got some really good ones too. But I think My Bloody Valentine, since it's something that people kind of are familiar with, I think they could do something really fun with it. Hell yeah, man. Oh, you do a Jets live show on YouTube. No, you can, that's fine. Yeah, no, it's, guys, if you're a Jets fan or a football fan, Maddie, I'm a huge football fan. The Redskins are my team. So, you know, I've suffered a little bit, but things are kind of on the upswing, it would seem, for us. Certainly we haven't suffered as much as Jets fans. I do feel for you guys. But hell yeah, man. I am all for, yeah, promoting your stuff like no big deal, you know. If you guys are Jets fans or football fans, go ahead and check out Maddie's channel. Oh, and her heart is out. And that's technically a 2 kill, right? Because was preggers. Yikes. Giggity. I am super pumped it popped up in your feed too, Maddie. That's why we do stuff like this. That's, you know, I wasn't planning on streaming today. I was just like, oh, maybe I'll do like a watch party. It could be fun. Like, let's see if one of these Valentine's Day horror movies are streaming. I mean, we talk mostly horror here on the channel. So, yeah, it's one of the great benefits of just doing something impromptu. You never know who's going to pop in. So love to see it. Adrian says, bold take, Valentine 2001 is mine. Oh, is your favorite? Fun bit of bias for that one. One of my best friends is family friends with Jamie Blanks' son. He sent a photo of 20 copies of Valentine in a discount bin to him. That is rude. Yeah, Valentine is like, for what it is, again, I didn't hate the movie. I thought there were a lot of bad casting decisions and odd acting decisions in Valentine 01. I really don't enjoy David Boreanaz as an actor. And there's one of the other actresses in that movie she's making these like kind of faces the whole movie, just these weird. Watch my review. Go over to the video tab or search Valentine on my channel. Watch my review of that movie because I really lay it all out. All the weird shit that doesn't work for me. However, I will say the Cupid Killer has got like a really cool look. And some of the scenes are shot pretty well. And the maid just died. I do really like in a movie seeing the killer, like, you know, like we just saw, you know, the Harry Warden killer just in the background kind of pop up. I do like that sort of motif. You know, Michael Myers, they've used that really well with Michael. And that's my boy. But yeah, the Cupid Killer in Valentine, there's some cool moments there. I just don't really enjoy it too much. 2 buckets minimum if you're making a horror flick. There it is. You're very, very welcome, Paula. Absolutely. Thank you so much for being a channel member and hopping on in and hanging out with us. What's happening, Mark? How are you doing? We got Mark from Tales from the Shelf in the house, one of our great channel members. Mark's channel is damn good, y'all. If you like not just horror movies, if you're a film fan, you're going to want to check out Tales from the Shelf. Throw Mark a sub. Love what he does over there. My kind of nerd, Mark. I'm a nerd myself, so it takes one to know one, right? Steve, I have not seen Companion. I heard really good things about it. But yeah, I guess that's kind of like a Valentine's Day, a little love story kind of action. Like, yeah, I think that fits, especially for having just come out. Yeah. Yeah, I would have bought a copy of Valentine for $1. Yeah, Urban Legend's so much better. Yeah, I know that Jamie did that one as well. It's a lot more fun. Thanks, man. It's Red Light Davy today. Name your price. Not really buying this chick as a cop. She just doesn't look really, yeah. She looks like someone's relative that got hired. Yeah, Harry Warden. Doesn't he shave? And I know it's not technically Harry Warden. I just sort of think of the look, like the minor killer look. I just like calling him Harry Warden because at least in the very first movie, that's like you pretty much think that it's him. Whereas in this movie, in this remake, they've pretty much established that they killed him, you know? I agree, Maddie. I think, you know, the fact that neither one of these movies spawned a franchise is a shame because I do think the Harry Warden look is really, really cool. It sucks to have a look that's like could be described as iconic or just very, very memorable. but doesn't have the chance to become an icon. That's why I'm really hoping, like, you know, again, I really love Thanksgiving. Looking forward to the sequel. I think the John Carver look is fucking awesome. I know we're having a kill come up here. Atkins is about to get it. Dead by Daylight did a skin for the Trapper that's clearly an homage to our boy Harry. I need to get into some of those more modern horror games. I spend so much time doing other things. I mean, I enjoy video games a lot. Usually, since I don't have a lot of time for them. Oh my God, she is cooked. That is a great effect right there. That's some good practical effects. Good shit. Oh, oh, it's like I can feel it. I remember this one looking pretty silly in the theater, but good for them for giving it a shot. Oh, yeah, that's all the practical stuff looks really good there, but as soon as they sort of do that like jittery, like digital shot, kind of looks goofy. Let's see here. 2026 would make sense, an anniversary year for the OG. Yep, there you go. 45 years. Holy cow. Hell yeah, man. Maddie, feel free to hit me up. I've got links to my Insta and my Twitter in the description below. So if you want to reach out and shoot me a DM or something, and we can put something together. Absolutely. I love collaborating, man. Redskins fan, but dude, I'm just such a massive fan with football, like the history of it all. I'm not going to say that I'm like an expert, but every year that I've been a fan since I really started following in like 91 kind of time, I was about 9 years old. Just try to learn more and more about the sport and the history. And I watch a lot of sports media here on YouTube. Holy cow, Leanna Bevy Rage with her 2 mops and 2 buckets has gifted 5 Davey Death Ray memberships. Frank Riker of Frankly Speaking, No Holding Back, Carbonite Dreams, Zombies, Ate My Arm, and Nick Poosh's horror channel were all gifted channel memberships. Welcome everybody to Davey Death Ray channel membership. Thank you so much, Leanna. Really appreciate you. I know, guys, Leanna doesn't want me to give her any praise, so I'm just going to say thank you at that. She's gonna tear me a new one after this. Zombies Ate My Arm. Welcome to channel membership. Says, as a Pats fan, I can only take pleasure in the misery of Jets fans. Yeah. I watch a lot of the Rich Eisen show. You know, I'm a Michigan fan. My dad went there and got his master's, and he graduated from Michigan, so he's a fan as well. I mean, he is a true Michigan man, and he's a Jets fan. And then his buddy, Chris Brockman, who's like his co-producer, is a huge Pats fan. So they're always going back and forth on that for sure. I know. What's with these guys? You know, Frank, he has everything. I have nothing. What the hell? Awesome, man. Thank you so much, Maddie. Yeah, let's put something together. It was shocking. It was shocked and shocking. She's such a cock tease in that movie. That's true, Kirk. I mean, yeah, casting is probably the first step, but I totally get it. Yeah, if the director can't pull a good performance out of the actor, then the actor should probably be replaced. That's been one of my issues with some of the Robert Rodriguez movies, not all of them, but I think sometimes he gets really good performances from one actor in a scene and then not very good performances from the counterpart. I noticed that in Sin City, there was stuff where I was like, gosh, like part of this works and the other part doesn't really work. And I put that on Rodriguez. You know, I feel like, yeah, the director should be able to get what they need, get the performance they need from the performer. Yeah, man. Mark is awesome. Tales from the Shelf is great. Thank you for sharing that, Leanna. Yeah, and Tom is starting to show a little bit of his crazy right now. I know. Sorry, ladies. Atkins bit the dust. It's always a good idea to yank a steering wheel when you're going high speed down a winding road. What could go wrong? And we have our third window / mirror breakthrough 3D effect. So take a shot. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough to not. Everyone else calls them the Commanders and everything, but you know, I've still got my Sean Taylor 75th anniversary Redskins jersey, so I'm probably always going to call them the Redskins. I hope so too, Paula. We're getting kind of near the end here, right? Yeah. Well, we got about 20 minutes left. Okay. See here. Aaron says it's a nitpick, but one of the things I don't love about the OG is Axel's voice as he disappears in the mine at the end. He now sounds like a different person, like he became a mustache twirling villain. It's kind of like in the Scream movies, Aaron. It's like Ghostface on the phone always has like a similar kind of attitude and vibe in every movie, but as soon as they like reveal themselves, they start acting like a weird Scooby-Doo villain. Completely out of character, you know. More brooding from Kerr Smith. Yeah, what is it? I'm on my flip phone. I have never seen the 1977 classic Shockwaves, first Nazi zombies movie. I think I've heard of it, Maddie. I'm an 82 baby, but I've got, 4 older siblings. I really try my best to dip back into the past, into the before Davy times. I feel like I've heard of Shockwaves, but never seen it. But also, I was saying earlier, I don't know if you were in here, Night of the Creeps, like a movie I've been meaning to watch for a really long time, and I've still never seen Night of the Creeps. And I know that that's a total 80s classic, with Atkins and written by Fred Decker, who I really enjoy. So there's certainly a lot I got to catch up on for sure. Yeah, I'm glad that, okay. You never know. Sometimes when I say stuff like that, because I'm not a filmmaker or anything like that, Kirk. I know like production from like the music side and everything like that, which I know that you know as well. But yeah, it's reassuring to know that I'm not talking out of my ass or totally off base on that one. I think a lot of times too, people think the director is more about the camera, and certainly there are directors that are like behind the camera, and that's a really important part of filmmaking too. But I'm like, yeah, the director needs to like pull good shit from the actors. Let me just catch up in the chat here. Yeah, the style is great in Sin City. Absolutely. Yeah. Chud. Yeah. The people living in the sewer. Oh my God. Really nice house. I can't believe this guy's like shagging pad, was like this abandoned gross house where he was taking this girl. Again, Axel, total shitbag. Not a psycho killer, total shitbag. Well, it's like she found the cheating evidence, but also it was dressed up to look like it was her cheating instead. It's all weird. Yeah, it's kind of turned. Oh, we got the Michael Myers head tilt there. Yeah, this one's about an hour 40, Ashton. Kind of wild. I feel like the Chud movie, like maybe I saw that on like USA Network as a kid, but I don't really remember it. It's almost like I mean, I might as well say I've never seen it because I don't remember a damn thing. I should watch it. Yeah. Oh, no, she's got the Laurie Strode 2018 fall off the roof. Tell you one thing that doesn't stand out to me in this movie at all is the music. The score is forgettable at best. Well, you know, it's a place of communion, Dean. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. I'm just making my own music now. She does fall off the roof, yeah. Good old SMG. Oh my God. Dean, that's where things really get cooking. Yeah, Dean, they're just trying to spice things up a bit. There you go. Aaron's dropping Your Cheating Heart, another song with heart in the title. There's a little bit of an homage to one of the scenes in the original here. At least it wasn't a jock strap that fell down, right? Yeah, they always turn up the heat. Things really go from a simmer to a boil in the kitchen. Are you talking about at the very beginning, Billy, that she gets the head separation, like the homage to Day of the Dead? It was the worst thing that could have ever happened to us. Falling laundry. Come on, let's see a good old, let's see a little light bulb smash. Do it. She's giving the fisheye. Come on, light bulb smash. Justin Long has worse luck and generally doesn't bang before he dies. Pretty ironic that Justin ain't in it for the long run. Yeah, he doesn't really, they sort of took that out of a lot of horror movies lately. There's not really that sexual element. Guys, I'm going to check on the poll really quick here. Speaking of Justin Long and the sexual element, 53 votes on the poll. Are you a fan of My Bloody Valentine 09? 50% say, I love this one. 6% say, nah, way too WB for me. And 44% say, it's okay. I'm just going to close the poll now so I don't forget to do it later. I love how Axel's like, look, I cheated on you. Yeah, I got your coworker pregnant, but I'm totally not the killer, bro. Well, maybe it'll make a return to getting a bit wet. I mean, even in Terrifier, they've really even shown, I know they have that shower scene, but we don't really get, it doesn't seem like they really you know, linger on the nudity, at least not the non-male nudity. Everything, all the bad stuff that's not the killing of all the people. I totally did all that stuff, just didn't do the killing. I swear that it's Tom. Like, I'm a bad guy, but I'm not the villain. It's kind of biblical, the whole, like, just shoot us both, you know? Like, oh, yeah, I'll give up the baby. You don't have to cut the baby in half. And that's like the real mom, you know, that says, just go ahead and take the baby. I don't want the baby to die. I didn't tell you shit. You're the killer, Tom. Ooh. I am like 40. I'll be 43 in May. Davies' rendition of 40's sex appeal. I don't think I have any. Adrian. I'm a bad guy, but not the bad guy. Is it Razor Ramon's music hits? I've never heard Razor Raymond. King Solomon. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was a biblical thing. The stripper pole is gonna fall out of your ceiling come the stream's end. That'll be my second channel that I start, Adrian. Will be me learning how to strip. Not a real big fan, Antonis. I think it's pretty bad, but pretty harmless. Yeah. Well, it was going to be a secret, but then you had to, you know, whatever. We'll get there. We'll get there, Adrian. I tell you what, if I did learn how to dance on a pole, it'd probably get me in better shape. Oh, see, I'm just a total... I have no idea what's going on here. And here we get the Fight Club moment where he realizes... I love that every time after he kills, he has a little like, I can't breathe. Oh, God, the brooding face of Jensen Ackles. Just save us. Lord, help us. And what, his pills just make him forget? Are they the forget-me-nows from Arrested Development that Job takes? Is that what's happening here? Is that what's going on? Ah, wrestling. I had no idea. Yeah, I'm an idiot when it comes... Wrestling after 1991, other than like a couple wrestlers' names that have like transcended, you know, pop culture status beyond wrestling, you know, the only ones I would know. Cody, the last time I went to a WrestleMania was at the Capitol Center in 1990, and it was like Mr. Perfect and Bret the Hitman Hart and all that kind of fun stuff. Leanna, he has can't remember shit disease. Yeah. I didn't know they have pills that make you forget that you commit brutal murder, but apparently that's a thing. I have never seen any Supernatural episodes, Andy. Never seen the show. Not one time, to quote Nicolas Cage. Thank you so much for kicking it with us, Maddie. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Really appreciate the kind words. Yeah, hit me up and we'll put a little something together. Peace. Oh, yeah. Love Arrested Development. So now he's just like, no remorse from Tom. He's just like, no, I'll just admit it. I'm totally fucking crazy. I don't need the outfit to feel strong. Yeah, total Fight Club action. Did he just did a wrestling move where all you do is like open your eyes wide and all of a sudden you're not being strangled. I know, so much I haven't seen. With TV shows, it's a lot tougher, Andy. I really do appreciate film a lot more than I appreciate television. That's for sure. Yeah, maybe you didn't try the right strain. Yeah. Yeah, you should be smoking weed instead of taking pills. Shoot his ass, Jamie King. Whatever your name is. Sarah? Something like that? Yeah, when he's right in front of you, that's when you shoot. Come on, people. It's no big loss. Your husband's kind of a shitbag, so never got much into fake wrestling. They all seem like lichen flies who never learned to control their beard. Oh, they always seem like guys who never learned it. Yeah. I think they call it sports entertainment is the preferred nomenclature, but I know what you mean. Yeah. Quote unquote fake wrestling. I get it. I think these shots here. Oh, wait, they're not doing it. So is it the original where they do that? Oh, there we go. I love that when he hits the light bulb and they flash the Harry Warden costume. That's a cool little use of the cinematic language there. I like that. Probably looked awesome in 3D too. Yeah, Cody, just shoot through them both. Was he ever pro though on like in any of the big leagues? Or was it like you know, lower level kind of stuff. I love that movie, Ready to Rumble, with him in it. That movie does crack me up. Here we go. Is he going to put it down? You can't trust him. You have to shoot him in the head. Oh, there he goes. Brooding face. Oh, 3D bullet, y'all. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, snap. Oh, he was in WCW. That is big time. That was half the budget just for that shot right there. Yeah, Ready to Rumble's fun, man. Yes, Leanna. He's doing that smell the fart acting. Yeah, all he knows how to do is it's so bad. It's God bless him though. He has a much better career than I've ever had. Yeah. Every movie with Kevin Hart in it. There you go. More smell the fart acting there for you, Leanna. So Jamie King's okay. Sarah, whatever her name is. Axel, did he live through that? Okay, there we go. So she's okay. Big old baggy ass flannel. Axel looks like he's okay. And then we just get, you know, this cliffhanger that we never get any resolution on. Dewdrop would be a cool name for a finisher. Wholesome and cute. Is he cute? He's got an interesting, I guess there's a cuteness about his personality for sure. Yeah, I mean, I've seen They Live. Really love They Live. You love this guy? They're going to work things out. Does she really know the extent of what happened here? I don't think she knows. I don't think she knows that that girl was pregnant. Here we go. He's got the jitters. He's got the, I had too much coffee and I have to poop, but I'm actually wearing a jumpsuit. So I need some time. And here we go. Smell the fart acting. This guy. This is the guy. Jensen Ackles is the kind of guy, like, every time he tried to fake being sick so he could stay home from school, his mom was like, fake. You are full of shit, Jensen. You are going to school, young man. All right, everyone. That was My Bloody Valentine 2009. They are rolling the credits. I'm going to go ahead and stop the counter right there. That's a, you know, this one's okay. I totally get why people dig it. You know, like Chris Snyder had said earlier, it's a movie that doesn't take itself too seriously or anything. So I can certainly appreciate that. But yeah, you know, this movie for me is just okay. Pales in comparison with the original. But you know, we really don't have many of these Valentine's themed horror films. So I guess I'm glad that we have it versus not, you know, just all things considered. But yeah, 2.5 stars. Yeah, maybe 2 for me. But I wouldn't blame you if you said 2.5. I'd probably say 2 just to be, you know, a little more fair. Yeah, I mean, it could be so much better. Just even if Tom were played by a better actor, that movie would easily go up to 2 stars. Really appreciate it, of course, Brooke. Anytime. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Absolutely. Andy gives it a 4.2215. That's a very precise score. You are very welcome, Ashton. I hope you have a great rest of your night, man. Yeah, I guess we can just sort of wrap it up there. I know we wrapped up the poll earlier. I just want to go through some of the action here. We had gifted 10 memberships from the channel there. Cody Snyder gifted 5. Leanna Bevy Rage gifted 5. And then another 5. Our guy Coy, Mr. Happy Sanjo, threw out a $1.99 super chat and then followed that up with a $9.99 super chat. Really appreciate you guys so much for showing all the love to the channel. You know, all the subscribers, everyone that jumped in on the stream with us tonight, the newcomers, the new channel members, welcome to channel membership. Really appreciate the Patreon members as well. And of course, our Death Squad mods. Couldn't do it without you guys. You all are amazing. I'm going to be back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be doing a live non-spoiler review of Heart Eyes. Now, that won't be the longest stream. That'll be a relatively short one, but it'll be fun to jump in with you guys and hang out for a little bit. And then, holy cow, boom, at the last minute here, Dean Renner throwing out a $9.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Dean. Really appreciate you. This is the perfect time to plug that Dean is going to be on Late Night with the Davey Before Dark on Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern. We're going to jump on and we're going to talk about Valentine's horror movies. So we're going to jump into this movie and talk about it. We'll talk, of course, about My Bloody Valentine 1981, Valentine from 2001, and we're going to get into a little bit of Heart Eyes talk as well. So that's what's coming up on the channel. Look out for that. Make sure you got that notification bell clicked if you haven't yet. Please hit the like button on the way out if you haven't hit it already. Subscribe if you haven't. Share the channel with somebody who you think would enjoy this kind of content. And if you're watching after the fact, thank you so much. Leave a comment. Let me know your thoughts on My Bloody Valentine 2009. Hope you have a great rest of your night there, Joey. And yes, happy early Valentine's Day to you as well. I think my longest stream, Andy, was probably about 3.5 hours, maybe something like that. I don't know. You tell me. Check the live tab. It's going to be on the live tab, and you tell me what's the longest one. Late Night with the Dino. It's going to be awesome. Really looking forward to that. I love having the channel members and our community members on a show. It's going to be great. Dean has an awesome voice. If you haven't subscribed to Enter the Cinevault, go ahead and throw him some love as well. And he did make me an offer I couldn't refuse. It is Red Light Night for Davey Deathray. You name the price. Hit me up in the DMs. And a little extra love there from our guy Dean with the just the Italian. I don't even know what is there a phrase for that motion, for that movement? I don't even know. Maybe Leanna and Dean can teach me what being Italian is all about. $9.99 was the price that Dino paid. Yep, absolutely. Thank you guys so much. Again, really appreciate you. That's going to wrap it up for this stream. Again, I'll be back tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern, and then Wednesday at 3 p.m. Eastern with our guy, Dean Renner from Enter the Cinevault. And until next time, I've been and will continue being Davey Deathray. Take care.